D4 that I had you guys roll was the order that you guys are going to be arriving at the tavern. So Ken and Nathan, you guys rolled the same, so you guys are the first ones that will arrive. Um, but yeah, if you guys are ready, are your sheets and everything good to go?
Yeah.
Believe so.
Alrighty, then I guess we will begin.
I just got musical whiplash.
Sorry. Alright. We begin our journey in a bustling city filled with life and people of every race and walk of life. The leaf-scaled tree that holds the portal of four of you had to travel through to get here, ever visible from every point in the city, towering above the buildings with its vibrant green weeping willow-like leaves and blue crystalline flowers emanating magic to the life below. Your feet carry you through the city where it seems unusually busy as people weave this way and that. Merchants heckle from their stalls trying to catch your attention to take a look at their wares, but you press on. Beautiful dancers are performing in the town square, a lively crowd stopping to cheer and even join in the dancing. The atmosphere here seems to be one of celebration, and for good reason. The yearly festival and celebration of the defeat of the Mad Alchemist and reformation and return of the Goddess of Knowledge is approaching, and the townsfolk are happy to be living in peace once again thanks to a brave group of heroes. For your own reasons, whether by being inspired by these heroes or reasons of your own, you set out on your own journey. You take in the sights and the joyous feeling in the air and press further on, looking for the meeting point of your contact, a tavern named the Thirsty Hammer. As you get nearer the outskirts of town, near the forest edge, the smell of fresh bread and a recent rain catches your attention. As you round a corner, you see the sign hanging above the door reading The Thirsty Hammer in gold lettering. It's here that you know your contact, Professor Avalon, will be found, and it's here that we start our adventure.
I think the Thirsty Hammer is gonna be one of the best fucking inn names I've ever heard.
It'll make sense once you see the tavern keep.
This is the dwarf, isn't he?
Maybe. But we begin with two adventurers who have found their way to this tavern looking for their contact, Professor Avalon. You see before you a large wooden door, the sign hanging above with a hammer as the iconography that is spilling forth what seems to be ale into a tankard below. The two of you stood here. Would you like to describe your characters to each other?
Sure.
And I'll change the music back to the calm music.
Calm. So my character Mercy, she is about 5'6", pretty toned and strong-looking woman, tanned and covered in tattoos. It looks like she's seen a lot of sun. She has a kind of like a pirate's kind of cutlass on her hip. And curiously enough, the hilt has little metal chains kind of wrapped around it, keeping the blade from being drawn. But yeah, that's about it for her. Yeah.
I had to remember how to do that. Alright. And then if you want to introduce your character, Nathan?
What time of day is it?
It's about probably 1, 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
Okay. So starting off, you see a about 6'6" to 6'8",
Damn.
very big looking man, clean shaven, eyes almost a golden glow, as it almost matches his hair, which is kind of flowing at the present moment. And we move down into what he's wearing simple breastplate, but it has almost silver and golden like inlay. And moves on down. It looks like he's wearing very fine clothing underneath, and on his side, he has a morning star and a shield.
Very nice.
But ignore the mark on the head. That's not there yet.
Okay.
All right, so you two are free to move about.
So, Mercy stops in front of the tavern door and like looks up at it, and then you see her like fiddling with her weapon. It looks like she's trying to like see if her flask will fit to her weapon to kind of copy the hammer, the flowing hammer thing.
Yeah, if I notice that you're like stopped right at the door, he's
Yeah.
in his own mind, he's thinking that, oh, she's waiting for me to go forward. So he goes forward and opens the door and holds it open for you. After you.
She'll kind of like snap out of her thought process, and she'll just say, "Have to work on that later." Oh, thanks. And she'll walk in.
He just gives a big smile and then walks in after her.
Okay.
And she like strains her neck looking up at you like you're a huge dude. She's kind of
Very
tiny.
built, too.
Yeah.
And as he steps in, he puts his hands on his hips, throws out his chest, and just takes a big inhale. Oh, the smell of sweat and alcohol.
All right, so as you two enter into the tavern, you can see that it's pretty packed. There's quite a few people here of a lot of various races. You can see that behind the counter is a barkeep. He welcomes you as you come in with a wave of the hand and everything. You can smell not only the smell of alcohol and just the smell of a tavern in general, but you also smell food cooking. You find out this is where the smell of the fresh bread was coming from. You also smell a stew being cooked, and other various meats and things being cooked in the back. You see that there is a group of bards performing music on the stage, and it's just a scene of liveliness. You also notice that there is a handful of waitresses, all seem to be of goblins, wandering around, taking orders, delivering drinks, delivering food. The confident waitress, as she passes by, she welcomes you in and says, hey, take a seat anywhere. We'll get to you in a minute.
Oh, thank you.
Mercy will go and sit at the bar and just she has like a dumbfounded look on her face as she's like staring around. Wow, 'tis a prim and proper place this is. Didn't have to step over nay one or two bodies to get to the bar.
Well, I try and run a fine establishment here, the dwarf says behind the counter.
She'll tap this gigantic keg here and be like, do they have to-go cups?
Last after my own heart. Unfortunately not. But I can get you a tankard.
Sounds right. Good. Thank you.
Alright, he'll go ahead and start you a tankard full, and he'll set it down in front of you. I'm not sure how much things run in Pathfinder, so I'm just probably gonna stick to like gold instead of using like silver and all that, just because it's easier for me.
Sure.
Yeah, if it's something simple, just round it up to a gold.
Yeah, so he'll set it down in front of you and say, that'll be 1 gold.
Alright. She'll put one on the table.
And he'll take it up and give you a nod. There are a few, just for fun, there are a few tokens in here that if you mouse over, you can actually see they have tooltips that have a little descriptors to them.
I was
Oh,
already fighting them.
I'm
that's
glad you
cool.
were. I figured that'd be a fun way to give a little more detail for you guys.
It's all the goblins.
All right, so he sets that down for you, and he goes back to kind of cleaning up the bar and tending to the other patrons.
Currently, I am looking around at the tavern, just taking in all the sights, almost with like a wide-eyed, childlike look.
Okay. So you notice that there is 2 levels in this tavern. You have the floor level, and then you have areas above that are probably about 10 feet up. They're reserved for more like private areas. From where you're sitting, you can kind of see up to this area up here. There's a group of individuals up here that seem to be wanting to be left alone, hence why they're sat further away from everybody and kind of in their own little area. You can see that there seems to be some like private, walled off booths and things to where you can close a curtain and be more secluded and private. You can see the bards performing on stage, flanked on either side by what look to be bodyguards, essentially. And you notice that at the table in front of the stage in particular is a man sitting at the table alone. For most of the others, they seem to be engaged in chit chat amongst the patrons sitting at bars and tables and whatnot all together, but you notice that he seems to be alone.
Mm.
So I'm going to switch to Anthony. Your character is going to arrive next. So I have you over here at the moment. I'm going to go ahead and move you over by the door. So now you're going to go ahead and come in. If you would like to describe your character as you walk through the door.
Well, first thing you'll notice as I walk through the door, I come through kind of not necessarily stumbling, but like definitely a little sloshed as I come through the door. Uh,
Kind of swaying.
gotta sway. Maybe as I come in the door, I like lean up against a table or a chair, and I'm kind of looking around. And I mean, I look like your, typical got pirate. Look like I got the overcoat, got the, the tricorn hat going on. I got, some beads on my arms and stuff like that. I obviously, if you get near me, I had that maybe slight smell of alcohol, sea, and maybe, which is a little off, maybe like this little bit of a static charge to him or something like that. Like maybe he's burnt something at some point.
Mhm.
But yeah, as he comes in, he kind of like he doesn't also seem like he's too cared about like his like maybe like he came in with not trying to be quiet. He just kind of came in and like kind of shoved the door open, leaned up against the table. So maybe to make a presence or just not really caring, but immediately heads to the bar for more drink.
Okay, you can move your token. Alright, so as you come in, you notice the same things that I had described to them. There's people of all different races here. It's very lively, very packed. The bards up on the stage performing. And the tavern keep waves as you come in and as you sit at the bar. What'll it be?
One shot of whiskey, please. It's gonna be a long day.
One shot of whiskey coming up. And he takes out a shot glass and sets it on the counter and reaches under the bar and pulls out a bottle of whiskey and uncorks it and pours it into the shot and sets it in front of you.
Immediately take the shot, and I just take a sigh of, just a sigh.
Uh, Rough seas, you look like you've seen better days.
Well, I lost her, mate. I lost her. He starts staring at his glass.
Mercy doesn't pry any more than that. That sounds serious.
As you don't pry, I just lean back against the bar and look over. Oh, what was her name?
Hold on. I gotta figure out what I named her. Again, I almost forgot. She was my storm. I called her the storm. She was so beautiful. She had such a nice hull.
Oh,
We're talking about a woman, right?
Oh, I mean, she's more beautiful than most women, that's for sure. One more shot, please.
Looks completely confused.
Alright, he'll pour you another shot.
I wouldn't necessarily call a woman's body a hull.
She was my ship, mate.
a good
Wait,
ship is worth 1,000 broads.
Oh, there's my kind of woman right there.
Not my first time on a deck or below it.
Eyebrows are knitted together, and now he turns around in his seat, and he just looks down at the bar. Are they still talking about a woman or a boat?
Alright, and at this point, AJ, your character is going to arrive in front of the tavern, and you're free to move in and describe your character and what they see if you would like.
Okay.
New character jitters.
No, more like half asleep, new character jitters. Alright, you see not one, but 3 people walk in.
You can move them in as you want, in whatever order.
Wait, can I move all 3? Oh, I can move all 3 of them. Okay.
Yeah. I gave you permissions for all 3.
You see a clueless and lost-looking werewolf wearing very fancy clothing, very like ornate armor, with a very well-crafted bow around her shoulders. Behind her, carrying a large pack of shit, bedroll, a bunch of other like traveling stuff. You see a small, diminutive, red kobold woman. And then following her around, you see what I can describe as a little Asian dragon.
Ooh.
The little dragon in particular, you notice, is very like opalescent and shimmering. You can roll me a nature or arcana to see if you know what it is.
Do you want us to roll it even if we don't have a skill rank?
Yeah, I'd allow it.
Come on, let's do this.
Oh, jeez.
Oh yeah, you guys are. Yeah, that's some good rolls.
Alright, so none of you know what it is.
I'm drunk. I don't care. Well, I mean, not
That's-
drunk, but
I think it's roughly the size of like an alligator. So it's actually a fairly large, like serpentine dragon. Yeah. But as soon as she walks in, like she puts her hands over her nose and like kind of looks disgusted at the smell.
Mercy lifts up her arm and sniffs her armpit and then shrugs.
So many unwashed peasants in one place. You think it'd be rude if I were to dump some water on some of them?
That is ill-advised, my lady.
suppose I'll have to just put up with it then.
If I notice that she's looking around, I'm gonna stand up from my seat and gonna motion to her. Well, you can take my seat if you wish. I kind of don't need to sit at the bar.
Oh, one of them does have manners. Well, thank you, kind sir. Then I will, without a hesitation, take his spot.
And how tall are you?
I am 5'8".
Ah,
Small werewolf.
I am actually relatively short.
I take offense to that.
he stands off to the side a little bit, just leaning up against the bar, even though it's kind of like awkward posture. Just how tall he is.
Yeah, like she looks down at the bar stool, pulls out a little handkerchief, wipes the bar stool down before sitting down on it.
Gosh.
Oh, you don't have to worry about that. I kind of like to keep myself clean too.
Oh, it wasn't you. I was more making sure the seat itself is clean. Who knows what kind of... She stops mid-sentence and just kind of shuts up.
The barkeep just kind of watches, like, not seeming to take offense to what you're saying. And he looks a little more bemused than anything.
1 gin, please.
1 gin coming up, he says, as he sets out a glass. Not quite like a shot glass, it'd be more of just your standard, like, drinking glass, I guess. Like a shorter drinking glass. And reaches under the bar and pours you a gin and sets it on the counter for you.
I lean down into it and start lapping it up like a dog would.
What was that about manners?
I just cocked my head.
Oh, this is polite. At least I'm not slurping it like some people.
She does have a point.
I mean, most people just chug it.
Speaking of chug, another ale for my stormy, depressed friend.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, how quaint. He smells faintly of burnt wool.
The bartender will pour more drinks for you all.
I found a hidden message.
A hidden message? Wait,
You
which
can
one?
see through walls.
Oh. Yep.
So is this like just a barrel right here?
Yeah, those are just some barrels. This one seems to be storing more liquor. This one seems to just be being used as, like, decoration, more or less.
As I turn around and look around for another seat that's close by, I look at the barrel, notice the size difference, I go over and pick it up and place it near the bar.
Okay. So you'll have a barrel as your seat. So I'll just, where do you want it at? Where you're sat at?
Sure.
Okay. I'll just draw a thing there to say there's a barrel. So you moved a barrel over there and sit on top of it, and Tavern Keep just has a laugh, but doesn't bother to say anything. And you notice this young lady that just came out of the back, steps back in after the goblin waitress comes and picks up some food. She carries it off to one of the tables.
I look back at my servant. If you can find somewhere clean to set that down, by all means, take a break.
Yes, my lady. And she'll look around and see if she can find somewhere to set it, and noticing that this table seems relatively clean and unoccupied, she'll wander over there and set it down and take a seat next to this woman here. Staying close enough to you and being able to take a small break.
You some kind of bigwig?
Who? Me?
Yeah.
No, I'm just a new adventurer.
Well, you better get used to the dirtiness. Comes with the job.
Yeah. Never seen a prim and proper one.
Adventurer, not prim and proper. I'm not prim and proper. I'm just as rough and tumble as the rest of you.
I
Yeah,
might be.
you're right, rough and tumble when you dusted off that stool.
I think I need another drink.
That was a good one. Next drink's on her.
No, I think I can cover this next one.
Well,
Oh,
I did want my armor to rust from sitting on a wet stool.
Ugh.
The stains add flavor.
I
Stories.
don't want my armor to be flavored.
Oh, she got white.
Accidentally misclicked.
She stepped on a mushroom.
Doodly 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 doodly.
Right. What was I here for again besides this very good ale? All right. Some kind of professor. How do I know him again?
You asking me?
Yeah, the how do I know him is asking you. Out of character.
So all of you have accepted a job request, a job posting, essentially, from wherever you decided to, whether it be a post board in your hometown or whether you are part of a guild that, like an adventurers guild that posts quests and rewards. So all of you have accepted this job or this request for your own various through your own various means. You don't know much outside of what was in the basic posting, which is a professor was seeking some essentially bodyguards for a expedition of so that he can study a creature that is rumored to be in these parts. But that's about as much as you know. Aside from it's going to pay very well.
Scanning the room, do we see anyone that looks like a professor?
Let's see. So, looking at everybody in the tavern, I will look and see if there are any that would catch your attention. So this one could potentially. He looks kind of older, kind of gruff. So he kind of looks like he could be. This one kind of looks scholarly, but you know that the professor is supposed to be male, so you can rule her out. And this one back here, the lone guy by the stage, also appears to be scholarly.
Okay. Mercy's gonna stand up, take a few steps, still drinking her ale, and she'll give Stormy a pat on the back. Hey, hang in there, soldier boy. Sailor boy, I should say.
Where are you running off to?
Got a job.
Ooh.
Gonna go try to find this fucking professor, see how well I do. That guy looks pretty scholarly.
I reach into my pocket and I pull out this like wet note that's probably like damp, and it's like it's got the thing that I pulled off the board. Oh, I'm looking for that guy too.
I pull out my piece of paper too. Wait, you're looking for a professor too?
Oh wow, I didn't know there was gonna be so many. Yeah, I am.
I'm more surprised that you can read. I pull out a daintily wrapped note and I unfurl it.
Of course I can read. I was taught at a... never mind that.
I know me letters. Hey, what's that fancy note you got in your hands? It smells perfumed.
Ah, well, yes. I'm looking for a professor. I don't know his name because I don't remember it. Was it on the note? What his name was?
Yeah, it's on the thing. His name is Professor Avalon.
Professor Avalon.
I look at the bartender. Do you know where this Professor Avalon might be? Has he come in here?
Oh, of course. He's a regular here. He points towards the stage where, again, you can see the lone man is sitting in front of it.
Oh. I finish my drink, and I leave a 5 gold tip on the table, and I start walking off to the well, more like stumbling a little bit, but I stumble over to the
Excuse me, damp person. You seem to have left more gold at the table.
I wink at the bartender. She knows what it's for. Or him. It's him. It's a him. My bad. Him.
Yeah.
You mentioned the girl coming out before, so my brain got confused.
That's the barkeep.
Saying to the barkeep, don't you be taking any offense. He's seeing double right now.
No offense taken. I was an adventurer once. I know how it is. And he just takes the gold appreciatively.
I stand up, move the barrel back over to where it was, come back and slide a gold onto the bar.
And he'll pocket it and give you a nod of approval and thanks.
Keep up the good work.
Aye, I shall. Alright, so if you guys want to move your tokens where you want to move them.
Yeah, so Mercy will take a couple steps forward. Does it look like she's getting up?
I finished my drink and I set down a sack of 10 coins on the table and I slowly pushed them towards the barkeep.
10 gold or 10?
10 gold, yes. In a stack. Perfectly stacked up. Before getting up, and I call down to my animal companion. Come on, Squiggles. Stop that.
God, it's called Squiggles.
Yup.
Yes, my noodle dragon's name is Squiggles.
Noodle dragon.
And your handmaiden will pick up your stuff and follow you along.
I will move up to him. What does he look like he's doing at the moment?
So at the moment, he looks like he is lost in thought, looking over some books, or some papers, not really paying too much attention. He seems to be just very lost in thought about something as you all approach, which I will make his token bigger now so you can see what he looks like.
Don't tell me you're in mourning too.
He kind of snaps out of it and looks up. Huh? What?
As he sees me just standing right behind him.
I put the wet note on the table.
The what note?
He kind of takes in all of you approaching, and he'll stand suddenly. Oh, yes, you must be the lot here to accept my job request, yes?
I
hold out my hand for a handshake.
He will grab your hand, very firm handshake, give it a nice shake. Pleasure to make your acquaintance. My name is Professor Avalon von Geis. May I ask yours?
Oh.
Take my name, shall you?
Take my name. That's funny.
He just gives him a really big smile. My name's Lysander Moonsworn. You can call me Lies or Andy.
Lice. Or Andy. I think I'll call you Lice. I like that better.
I pick up the wet note off the table and I wipe the wet table down. Or, gently setting the damp note back down.
Please, have a seat.
I sit down. Ooh.
Me friends call me Mercy, but my enemies will be begging for it. Pleasure to make your acquaintance.
And nice to meet you as well, Ms. Mercy. He kind of just bows his head. He'll take a seat back with you all.
I'm sure you have plenty of stories to tell about how you got that nickname. Love to hear about him one time.
She nods. Well, you're gonna likely get a front row seat to seeing why I got the nickname.
He sagely nods.
And the rest of you, I haven't had the pleasure of getting your names.
The name's Captain Jasper Holt. I say with a little bit of a slur.
I pull out a piece of paper, unfurl it, look at it, nod, roll it up, put it away. My name is Nella Grimrock. I double check the paper and then nod again and put it away.
He kind of looks at you curiously, but doesn't really question it.
Do you smell it all like perfume? Or...
Oh yeah, I smell like of some kind of like flower perfume.
You kind of see me wriggling my nose a little bit, like, man,
That was a terrible bluff.
You kind of stink. But
I could say the same of you.
Well, this is the smell of adventure. You'll find out.
Smell of unwashed. She just shudders. Unfortunately, my nose is much better than yours, so I feel like I am more offended than you are.
You'll get used to it.
I hope not.
Anyway, it's very nice to meet you all. I appreciate you all taking up my request for aid and bodyguards of a sense. I assure you, I will be capable of taking care of my own and everything. It's just, there's been some rumors of things going around, and I didn't want to just venture off alone in case things did get a little too hairy. So I thought it best to hire some seasoned adventurers, such as yourselves. You look over at Lice, he's trying his best not to hold his nose while sitting next to Jasper.
He has like that scrunched up kind of face, just with a smile.
Occasionally, I just look over and give you a toothy grin.
I imagine Lice is like trying not to be like offended, so to say, so he's got like the fake smile.
It's if I'm gonna be working around them, I have to get used to this, and I don't want to say anything because I might make them upset.
Fair enough.
We're all friends here. We're all gonna see each other naked at some point.
I look absolutely horrified by the prospect.
Oh, excuse me. He will continue on. I'm not sure if you have noticed, there is, well, if you're not from here, I suppose you wouldn't have noticed, but there's been an influx recently of, goblins moving into the city, which is fine and whatnot. Their hometown has been plagued by something. They seem to be thinking that it's something caused by a creature. It could be the creature in which I am seeking, or maybe it's just some phenomenon. I'm not sure. But I'm hoping that it is the creature I am seeking. And he sets down the book that he was looking through when you guys approached. My family, the Von Geiss, specialize in transformation magic. And I wish to find this creature so I can study it and learn its transformations.
Ooh.
How dare!
Well, that's very interesting. I'm not much one for magic myself, so I'm gonna have to leave that all to you.
I know nothing about transformation magic.
Yeah, not the magic he sort here either.
Must check spellbook.
It's just spellbook.
Not at the moment. I am very limited on level 1 spells. I mean, I can cast a spell here or there.
Oh, wonderful.
You're a wizard.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
by the gods.
Oh, that explains the smell. The slightly singed. Yeah.
Is that what magic smells like?
I lift up my hand, you can kind of see like the sparkle of like electricity between my fingertips.
I said he was a wizard. He didn't say he was a good wizard.
Still alive, aren't I?
I suppose that's a positive point.
Minus a ship, Captain.
Oh, don't remind me.
Sorry.
You don't have a ship, but you're still a captain.
So it is a ship.
I'll get her back one day, I swear.
How did you lose your ship?
Mutiny.
Mutant. Oh! Here I was thinking you just lost it somewhere.
Well, I'll find her one day.
I'm sure you will. Ships are large and very hard to miss.
Have you ever tried to look for a ship in the ocean?
I can't say that I have.
It's harder than you think.
Lies places his hand on your shoulder. You'll get her back one day. I believe it.
You guys are such good friends.
Wait, I'm your friend?
This might be the booze talking, but you're the nicest people I've met in the last 30 minutes.
Oh, you poor thing.
The last
That says
30
a
minutes.
lot for your life.
I think I genuinely feel pity for you.
I do have a question for the two pirates.
Aye.
Alright.
Out of game.
Okay.
So with you two being pirates, how... Let's see. It's not how well known. How...
Infamous, are you?
No, not that either.
How many shivers have you timbered?
No, how familiar are you with the tale of Captain Valentine?
Ship captain or like boat or air ship?
Boat ship.
Probably a little, like, I would assume familiar in the sense that, I mean, that's, you know, if I've gone to like a place like that's like Tortuga or something like that, it probably is a name that's come up for me, I would assume. Fellow pirate.
And same, even though I'm a airship pirate.
Okay. So this does bring to mind, him losing his ship does bring to mind the tale of Captain Valentine, and how she lost her ship. Also, if you roll me perception, I will see if you catch something. That is another little Easter egg that I added.
Oh, I'm trained in that.
All of us are just them.
If you would know the tale of Captain Valentine, if you feel like your character would know it, then I will allow you to roll.
Is it a historical thing?
Yeah. It's historical and, like, story. Oh, okay. Not bad, not bad.
I rolled a 6.
So one's good
And
at
then-
perception.
Lysander, would you know or not?
If it involves the seas and everything, I wouldn't know.
Just making sure. Alright, so, Nella will get it, and honestly, I feel like all three of you would get it. So, looking at the bards on the stage, the one in the center seems to bear a striking resemblance to how Captain Valentine used to be described as appearing.
Hmm.
Just as a note.
Very elfy.
I see two of her.
The other one next to her is actually a fairy. She's a fae.
I think it refers to the fact that he's shit-faced.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Yar, he be ship-faced.
That's the third one. The three of them are currently singing an elven song.
I may have to shiver me timbers later.
Yar. Timber me shivers. Me timber be shivering. Sorry.
Alright, so yeah, he'll be sitting there, like, listening to your banter and whatnot.
I should have been a pirate too, fuck.
This definitely would have been the campaign for it.
Yar, me hearties.
Hey, nothing's saying you can't become one.
Yeah.
I mean,
Maybe.
if you join my ship when I get it back. Mm-hmm.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So,
It's an offer.
he will have already went over the details of the job with you. He looks at you all. So, still interested in the job?
We're tracking a creature. That's kind of my specialty.
Aye, and the price tag you listed is mighty fine.
Yes, yes, and I have it all here. And he'll pull a very large coin pouch and set it on the table with a loud thud of coin that turns a few heads in the nearby vicinity, but they quickly go back to what they were doing.
Ooh, that's some fine booty right there.
10,000 gold.
Yes, it is.
10.
That would be
2,500 apiece.
2,500 apiece.
Ooh, this will go great
Wow.
into my ship recapture fund.
That is quite generous.
Well, for this line of work, I figure a generous reward is deemed suitable.
I don't believe I've ever seen this much money before.
You seemed like the fancy type. Feels like that's kind of your thing.
Oh, no, I'm just a rough and cut adventurer like the rest of you.
Finding that
So you're
really
gonna roll
hard to
another blow?
believe.
I'm so bad at lying.
Yeah, you're finding that really hard to believe.
Oh, wow, I rolled
That
really
was
good,
good
though.
You actually did good that time.
So yeah, maybe I actually sound truthful about not seeing that much money before. Despite it being a fucking lie.
So, I believe you're an adventurer. I just believe you're an adventurer with a maybe fake name because you did terrible earlier.
Oh yeah, there's something fishy about me.
Yeah, Lies isn't even looking at the gold. He doesn't seem interested at all in the gold.
Okay, so he will go ahead and give you each the 2,500 and say, you can go ahead and use that in town if you need to get any potions, anything that you need to go on this journey. It's probably going to take maybe a couple days. I'm not entirely sure. Depends on where we find the beast, I suppose. But you can use it to get potions or any equipment you think you might need. Of course, I do have means of healing and whatnot to assist. But if you feel like you should need anything else, you are welcome to go ahead and use your reward. And he smiles wide, very much trusting you.
So we're getting paid ahead of time.
We're getting a fucking advance. Hell yeah.
Sweet.
Yep. Because
Okay.
again, he figures if you guys should need anything, you can.
This guy's
Get it.
trusting as fuck to hire 2 pirates. Someone who's shitty at lying. It gives him a pay advance. He is very trusting, or he's incredibly powerful. We're gonna be screwed if we run.
See, in my head, that's what I was thinking. Like, I'm a pirate, but I know that this person just handed me 2,500 gold to do a job, and no one just does that. So I'm like,
Also,
I'm gonna do it.
also, you guys can roll me a history to see if you note something. Okay.
History? Oh, guess who doesn't have history?
This would be common knowledge history, so I would allow you to roll even if you're
Shit.
not. Oh, damn, you definitely
Damn,
know.
kids.
Great blast.
So yeah, even if you're not trained in it or don't have a skill, you're welcome to roll it because this would be like common knowledge history. It's just if you paid attention, essentially.
Woohoo!
There we go. Alright, so yeah, you all will get it. So, he mentioned that his last name is Von Geis. You all know from history that there was an adventurer by the name of Rose Von Geis that, alongside her partner of Vanya, ascended to godhood. And you know that this man in particular has deity blood in his veins.
Spooky. Oh, yeah, so yeah, that's why the demigod gave us 2,500 gold. We're gonna get fucking smote if we don't do what he wants. I hand my gold bag back to my servant.
She'll take it and put it with the rest of your stuff.
I won't be caught dead carrying my own things.
How soon we be leaving?
Well, considering it's already so late in the day, we'll set out first thing in the morning. I'd like to start by going and investigating the Goblin Village and see if we can find any traces of the beast there.
Aye, sounds good.
So we set out at noon tomorrow?
Morning.
Morning?
Yes,
Oh.
I'd prefer to set out a little earlier than noon.
I'm gonna have
I
to
look,
have
I look, I
somebody
look
wake
absolutely
me up.
scandalized.
I'm sure it pains ye, but you'll have to skip your beauty sleep, my lady.
Oh, well, it's not like I need it. So I suppose it should be fine. Completely oblivious.
So yeah, he will kind of take note of Jasper's kind of inebriated state. Although, we could probably part at around, say, 10? Sound good? A good compromise.
10 sounds divine.
Very well. Then we shall meet up here in the morning, and we will set out on our adventure.
Ah, sounds excellent.
Before
I have never seen a rising sun, and I don't intend to.
Before he leaves, he is going to leave another 100 gold on the table for you all. Eat and drink to your heart's content. There should be not a tavern. There should be an inn just next door. This should also cover your fee there.
Danny pays our room and board. I like this guy.
So he gave us 2,500 gold, right?
Yes. So
Just
you
for
each should
accepting,
have,
okay.
yeah, 2,500 for accepting.
Woohoo! I'll add that to my.
And it was noted on the flyer that any loot or anything you guys might get from, like, the beast or whatever, like, is fair game. You guys can keep it. He's only after the creature. He's not after anything more. So.
Does there look to be a some kind of tip jar or something for the people playing on stage?
Yeah, they have, like, over by the 2 bodyguards, there's, like, hats set down on the stage that they're kind of collecting, like, tips and gold and stuff from. They seem to have already collected a pretty decent amount. You do... Yeah, I'll say. You do know that usually, whenever they're on stage, like, the tips are a bonus. But when they're a big group like this, they're usually paid to actually play on stage. So you know they've been paid already, so whatever you tip them will be bonus.
Okay. If I notice that the rest of the group is either staying at the table or getting up to walk away, I'll go to one of the bodyguards.
Alright, so Professor Avalon's going to bid you all good day, good evening, and he's going to go ahead and exit the bar. So I'm just gonna move him out here. So he gone. Alright, so as you approach the bodyguard, he looks really kind of, you know, like ready to stop you from going up further on the stage. Kind of puffs his chest up, looking all tough. But he doesn't say anything, he just is ready in case he needs to actually do his bodyguard duties.
Throw your ass off the stage.
Wise just holds out a hand, just as a hold on. And he reaches into his bag and he pulls out 500 gold in a bag and offers it to him and motions towards the band. He doesn't want to say anything, just in case, his voice would carry over their singing.
He kind of looks at you curiously, and he'll take the gold from you and kind of like lean towards you to where you can actually like talk to him and tell him whatever it is that you're wanting to say.
Just leans in and just goes, "It's not every day I get to hear such a wonderful singing. Just thought I would show how much I cared. Really enjoyed it."
The guy just gets a grin and kind of claps you on the back and says, "Oh, well, they'll definitely appreciate this, and I'll make sure that they get it as soon as their performance is done." And he'll plop it down into the hat sat in front of him and just give you a good handshake. We appreciate it.
As he lets go of his hand, he turns to the band and they're all 3 singing, right?
Oh yeah, these 3 up here are singing. And you have a violinist, a flautist, a drummer, and a guy playing the lute. But the 3 ladies up front are singing.
He'll just turn to the 3 singers and the rest of the band and just offer a big smile and gives a short bow.
And they'll all take note of you. The ones that are playing instruments kind of raise their instruments a little bit in your direction as taking note of you, and the 3 singers all also kind of like do a little flourish bow to you as they take note as well.
And he will go back down and sit at the table.
All right. You just made their day with that.
Big tip. I watched this entire thing with like this kind of like a scoff on my face. Like, he does not know the value of his money. I don't say
Or
anything.
do
though.
I?
I don't say anything though. Well, I suppose we shall meet up again in the morning, should we? Or shan't we?
Sounds like a wonderful idea.
Well, I wouldn't drink too much. We need you sober for the morning.
I don't know if you'd like me when I'm sober.
No, well, at least sober enough to do the job. I don't want you accidentally hitting me or shooting me or something.
This waitress will come over to the table. Can I get you anything?
Oh, hello there, little lady. I will take a mug of your finest ale and some of your bread I've been smelling.
Alright, I can do that. And she kind of takes note on the little memo pad that she's got. And for the rest of you?
I'd like another gin. And maybe some of that stew I've been smelling cooking. I turn back to Ren. Ren, would you want anything?
It's Mercy. I don't want people to know my actual name.
Okay,
I'm not
that's-
talking to you. I'm talking to my servant, whose name
Your
is Ren.
servant's Rin? What?
Yes, her name is Ren.
What
Ren.
R-E-N.
Ren. Okay.
Yeah, I wouldn't know your name.
Okay.
I didn't know you as
well,
Mercy. No, I was talking to my servant.
Well, I didn't. I thought you just might have messed up. I don't know.
No.
I'm changing your nameplate to Mercy because
you.
it was set to Rin already, so I just went ahead and changed it to Mercy.
Yeah. Thank you.
Also, for the rest of you, do you want your last names or would you like just your first names on your nameplates? What would you like?
I'd probably like spook your character too, and I turn back like, Ren, do you want anything? And you just look at me like, what?
Yeah, it does.
My servant pipes up.
That depends. What are you guys gonna call me by? Like in general?
Probably gonna call you Jasper.
Okay.
Right, Jasper.
Okay.
Gonna call you Captain.
Yeah, there you go. See? Okay,
I'll just put
probably
Jasper.
Yeah.
You can put Lysander, then quotation lies.
Lies.
Which it's Lyse, right? Or is it just Lys?
LYS.
Okay. Alright, so I'll update that. That way you guys have your updated token names. Nella, are you keeping yours as full name or?
Thank you is my full name. That's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, it's definitely my name.
Alright, I can also show your nameplate for Squiggles. Since Squiggles
Yep.
has been. I just need to update it, his nameplate.
I can't see anyone else's nameplates.
I can't either.
Wait, can you not?
Yeah, you
Right.
need to do the
You have
allow,
to, you have
whatever.
to make it visible
Hold
for
on,
everybody
hold on,
else.
hold
It's up at the very top. It's the three dots in the middle of the thing. Right there.
Aha,
Yeah, there you
see.
go. There you go.
Save. See. Save.
I'm an aware werewolf.
And a werewolf. See. 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 And see. There you go.
Cool. So when you do address your servant, Mercy probably does say, "Why are you asking what I?" And then she'll stop.
I just look at you. And I don't say anything, but I kind of cock my head curiously, like, why the hell is this bitch talking to me?
Jeez.
It's not like
Damn.
not malicious. It's just like I'm confused why you answered when I obviously called my servant.
Yeah.
I'm not malicious. I'm just snooty.
Mercy will quickly turn back to the waitress and say, definitely some grub for the captain and me.
Oh, you're winning my heart over.
Just need you to sober up enough to get to the store.
Oh, that's fair. Yeah, it gives us time for you to tell me all those stories that you were telling everybody about.
Oh, and I want to hear all about Stormy.
Yeah.
Are we talking about a ship or a woman?
Thank you.
Alright, so the waitress will take all your orders and nervously scurry off.
Nathan
What's
made
your
a joke that I was so good at improv again, and I'm like, I fucking came out all of that without my ass. I didn't think about it at all.
Good.
That's awesome.
DMing helps with that. Helps with your improv skills.
It does.
So Ren did say what she wanted, so she did get a little order in too, and she's actually gonna come over here where the professor was sitting and take a seat.
Officer smile when she sits down over there.
Mimicking her master, she is going to wipe the seat and wipe the table before sitting down and setting the stuff she was carrying on the table.
Very good, Ren. Well, the tavern is in good shape. It never hurts to be sure.
And Ren also sits very prim and properly, crossing her legs, sitting up straight.
Seeing that, Mercy will like kick her dirty boots up onto the table and like lean back in her chair.
Oh, that's just improper.
What you on about, Grimrock?
All I'm saying is your boots are disgusting, and we're gonna be eating on this table.
Oh, there's gonna be some times that you have to eat the dirt, so just wait.
Well, why don't we leave the dirt eating until I have to eat the dirt?
Ain't no worry unless you're dabbing your bread on the table, right?
I suppose, but it's still disgusting.
I agree.
What's your little crocodile thing eat down there?
What does she eat?
Yeah, your little thing with teeth down there. What's that thing eat?
Oh, you mean Squiggles?
Yeah, Squiggles.
Well, he's fond of eating many things. He is omnivorous. He can eat pretty much anything I want to feed him, including people who leave their boots up on the table.
She
That name is
removes
adorable.
She removes her feet from the table. I want to keep on me toes.
Yes, he has a penchant for toes. You know, she just grins at you like she's playing around.
The toe gobbler.
What is Squiggles again?
Squiggles is a celestial dragon.
Celestial dragon.
Star dragon, to be more precise.
Star dragon. Ah, yes, Squiggles here is a star dragon. Not exactly as intelligent as their true dragon cousins, but they make for manageable service animals.
I have much respect for the dragons of the sky. I've seen quite a few of them in my line of work.
Oh, I imagine. I blink a few times. Wait, your line of work?
Sky pirate.
Oh, you're a pirate as well.
Sorry, I thought that was obvious.
I
suppose it should have been.
I could see one a mile away. We have a
Good
kinship.
wither eye on you, Captain.
We're gonna get along just fine.
Well, considering I've had dealings with pirates in the past, I suppose I should have seen you coming.
These two waitresses will come back and set your drinks down on the table.
Thank you, my dear.
She just nods nervously and sets down Mercy's drink. And then the other one, carrying like 3 tankards, will set one in front of Lysander, Jasper, and Ren.
And run.
Well, the nervous waitress runs off.
I know, it's cute though.
The bubbly waitress will say, let me know if you need anything else. I'll be around.
Lies holds up some gold and holds out 20 gold. Well, actually 30 gold. holds out 30 gold. 10 for you and 10 for the others.
Oh, well, thank you. This is mighty kind. I'll take it and share it with the others. And
I
she'll,
always like to show off some gratitude for those who are hardworking.
and she'll just be very, like, excited that you've said that, and we'll just give a bow, and she kind of, like, runs off to catch up with the nervous waitress, and, like, very kind of tomboyishly, like, puts an arm around her shoulders and, like, gives her 10 gold before, like, the two of them hurry off to go find the next waitress and give her 10 gold.
You really do like to tip, don't you?
Just watching them three as they gather together. Well, I mean, it's not that often that you see people giving away money. And, well, it's for a good cause.
I mean, I've seen it as I start counting my fingers. 4 times? 3? That's more than I've
And-
seen in the last week.
He, like, motions back towards the band playing. And, well, it takes a lot of courage and everything for people like them to go to a bar or an establishment and play in front of dozens of people. And half the time, they're lucky to see anything.
Oh, so you saying if they would let me on that stage and me sing for you right now, you'd pay me?
You'd have to do it well.
I mean, that wasn't the point.
Well, it's kind of implied.
No, but that's
You're
that's the courage of me going up there and doing it. He said courage.
If you show some genuine effort, yes, I would.
I like this man.
I reach into a bag, or I reach back into my stuff, I pull out 10 gold and set it on the table. If you get up there and sing, I'll give you this.
Alright, I stand up.
geez. Oh, no.
Oh no.
You might want to wait for them to be done.
Ugh, you know what?
Oh, yeah.
Good
That
point.
tiefling man looks like he might throw you on the ground. So,
Hey,
yeah, you should probably wait.
I look at the tiefling man. I got next.
He just kind of grins and kind of up nods you. Like, yeah, all right.
Don't you worry, Captain. I know plenty of shanties. I'll be singing with you down here though.
I think the saying is break a leg.
Ugh.
His state, he just might.
That's why I was kind of hesitant to say anything.
Don't tempt me with a good time.
If that's what you consider a good time, that I'm scared for you.
Well, I start eating my grub, if that's out here yet.
Not yet.
Not yet. Oh,
You only
okay.
have your drinks at the
Drink.
moment.
Alright, never mind.
So a little bit of time passes, and the bubbly waitress will come back out with your food. She's balancing everything, surprisingly. You wouldn't think that most people would be able to carry it all, but she's managing. She'll come back and she'll set your food down in front of each of you.
Liza is taking a sip and just like nods, motions towards her with the L. And see, that's the kind of effort I was talking about.
Well, I mean, it is her job.
Excellent form.
And then
There's a
once
job
you-
and then there's genuine care. She shows the latter half.
Okay, and once everybody's food's down, she'll take a look at all your drinks. Can I get you anything more to drink? You still good on your drinks?
I think I'm good for now. Thank you.
I'm good.
Agreed.
Rast.
If I have any more gin, I might end up like him. And I point my thumb at Jasper.
Give you a smile.
Alright, she'll just do a wink and like a thumbs up. Alright, well if you need anything else, just give a wave. which I realized I haven't shown you guys their tokens, so that's the bubbly waitress.
Cute.
All right. So you guys have your meals. Are you okay? So that's the bubbly waitress. I'll show you the other two real quick. So this is the confident one. And this is the nervous one.
Totally see it. Cute.
So yeah, all three are goblins, and based off what the professor has told you, you can kind of determine that they've probably been displaced because of whatever beast or whatever is causing mayhem on their city. Alright, so you guys have your meals and your drinks, and you have the evening to shop or do whatever you want to do. Eventually, as the evening gets further as the evening gets further and further and it starts getting a little darker out, the bards on stage will close out their performance and will exit the stage. The two bodyguards will collect up the hats full of gold and will start exiting. They come down the stairs first before the bards do, and kind of just wait and watch the crowd, make sure that nobody tries to, harm any of the talents or anything. So they'll all start exiting off and kind of just mingling about, getting some food, some drink, all that kind of thing. So I will just group the rest of these together, which I will show you the rest of the art for these guys. So you've got the violinist, the lutist.
That's a furbolg.
He's actually supposed to be a satyr.
Oh, he looks like a furbolg.
He probably is originally. Then that's the drummer.
Ha!
Oh, cute.
Tiny little drummer. And then the flautist. And then I showed you the singers. So you have her. And then of course this one. And this one. And then the two bodyguards, there's this one. And that one.
I can take them.
Alright, so I will move all these guys off the stage and they'll be around just kind of mingling. I'm gonna move these guys.
Just offering them nods as they're walking by.
A few of them, take note of you and just say, the flautist in particular will say, thanks for the tip. And blow you a kiss.
Gives a wink. It's always nice to listen to someone very good at their craft.
Okay, and most of the band will actually go and sit at the bar. Some of the others will go and just kind of mingle with some of the other patrons and whatnot. And the three singers will exit. I didn't want to select all of those. I wanted to select these ones.
As they're all walking by, I'm just going to say, lovely voices. Hope to hear you sing sometime again.
The pink tiefling and the fae will, bow and curtsy, respectively. And just say, thank you. And, just show, genuine appreciation. And, this one, as she exits the stage, will give a bow to you as well as you say that. And, we'll just continue on. So they'll all go and find their own places to sit and mingle, chit-chat. The bodyguards kind of stay close to the three singers, wherever they end up going. But the stage is empty.
I nudge Jasper.
As I'm like slurping down food. What's up?
Well, are you gonna take her up on her offer?
I don't know how much time has passed. I'm like, what offer? Again? What?
It's been a little bit since you guys got your food and made the bet and whatnot, so...
Well, something about you going up on the stage and singing for us.
Oh yeah! I look at the stage. Huh. I need an instrument. So I'm gonna walk over to the bar.
I'm gonna walk over to the bar.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell the bartender to give everyone drinks on me, and then I'm gonna start walking towards the stage with like giving myself like my usual like picture it as like pirate, like you know, like if you're on a boat and everybody like starts like doing like a pirate theme song or whatever, or like you know like shanty or whatever. I'm gonna start shantying as I'm like waiting for them to pass out everybody drinks.
Okay.
Might not go good, but I'm drunk and I don't care.
So, are you like starting the shanty at the bar and like making your way to the stage? Okay.
Yes. Yeah.
All right. Go ahead and roll me a perform.
You know that thing that I'm not good at, but okay.
So, could Mercy join in and give him like a +2 or something?
You gotta aid him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
If you want to join in the shantying, yeah, he could. We could do like advantage.
I'm gonna roll twice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Roll twice, take the better of the two.
Alright. Bam. Bam. Oh, yes!
You're welcome.
Yes.
Alright, so as you start walking through the tavern, starting your shanty, the patrons kind of just look at you curiously. The bards are watching you intently and curiously as you start singing this shanty. The other patrons are kind of unsure, but as the waitresses start scurrying around handing out drinks, they start getting a little more like, oh, okay, well, let's see what this guy's about. As you get closer to the stage and Mercy starts joining in with a harmony to your shanty and adding just more voice to it and more body, and you make your way up onto the stage, you notice that when you get onto the stage, your voice seems to be projected automatically without you having to do it. To where the entirety of the tavern can actually hear it. You start really getting into the shanty, and maybe Mercy's kind of like keeping time and rhythm on the table with her tankard to kind of help you along. The rest of the people seem to start getting into it. People are taking big drinks of the drinks that you've bought for all of them, and seemingly kind of bolstering some community and some camaraderie amongst all of the patrons. And you see that they start really getting into it more and whatnot and singing along with you. Some of them, even if they don't know the words, you know, they're trying to help keep time with Mercy and just trying to kind of sing the melody with you. And before you know it, you've got the entire tavern kind of just singing along with you and having a good time, just singing a pirate shanty.
Yeah.
And at the end of your performance, the tavern will cheer and clap, and you actually get a nice round of applause from the bards themselves, and a tip of the hat from the bodyguards. And there will be a handful of people that approach the stage and actually toss some gold onto the stage for you. And you will get... Let me go figure out how much you get.
I don't know if I'm drunk enough or too much, but it actually wasn't that bad.
I think some people just get better at doing things when they're more drunk.
You get an additional 32 gold.
Woohoo!
As he comes back to join us at the table, I'll slide him over 10 gold.
Yeah, I'll live up to my word and I'll give him the 10 gold too.
Oh my god, guys, I made 52 gold for that.
And I'll slide some over to Mercy.
For aiding in the performance.
Yep.
Yeah, without me, you would have been lost, man.
Oh, 100%. 100%. But see, pirates got each other's backs.
Yeah, they do. They do.
I've got your booty, friend.
I clap you on the back, Mercy, and I'm like, that was fun. I should do that again sometime. Maybe on an actual ship, as I start to kind of look down sad again.
As a solid tear forms.
A single tear rolls down the cheek.
Oh, this is the primmest place I ever heard singing about a salty broad.
Alright, so as the night goes on, the tavern will start to kind of empty out as evening is falling and slowly night starts to crawl in. The tavern is open fairly late, so you're able to stay quite late into the night if you're wanting to. There is an inn next door that you guys can go and get rooms at that the professor gave you the gold for. This tavern doesn't have rooms attached, but since there's an inn just right next door, it doesn't really need to.
But as the day goes through and turning into night, you see my hair go from that bright, shining gold, slowly turning silver until it gets the dead of night, and then it turns into a very, deep silver color.
Well, lads and lasses, I think I'm gonna have to cut it off here. I kind of get up and I stumble kind of unsteadily to my feet. 4 or 5 tankards of gin in at this point.
Now that's more like it right there.
Rin, darling, would you give me a hand here, please?
She's gonna
Of
feel
course,
that.
mistress.
Gonna feel that in the morning.
And she'll, get under one of your arms to have you, lean on her, essentially.
Has there always been 2 of you? My dear, you're multiplying.
Sometimes.
Right then, I'll see the rest of you in the morning.
Miss Wren, is this her first time drinking?
Is it your first time?
First time in a while.
No, just in a while.
I'll make sure she sleeps it off.
Oh, I'll be sure of it.
I'm gonna get a lot of sleeping in. See y'all in the morning.
Good night.
It is a very good night.
Yeah, might have to sleep this one off too. Oof. So,
I pat Jasper on the back.
yeah.
I think this is a normal thing for you, so you should be fine.
Oh yeah, you're right. I'll probably wake up. What time we gotta get up again?
Not exactly early morning, but early-ish.
Ugh.
Yeah, he had said to meet up at 10.
Ugh. Who wants to get up that early? Ugh. I get up and I start stumbling and I start going to the to go get a room in the other end.
Alright, so I don't have a map for the inn, but essentially you walk in, it's your standard inn. You have the innkeeper stationed at the front desk, and you're able to secure rooms for the night. You're able to secure rooms for each of you, so you don't have to double up or anything.
Sir, please.
So you'll each get your rooms. It will cost you, I think, probably like 10 gold. Again, I don't really know what the going rate for things in Pathfinder are, so I'm kind of just pulling it out of my butt at the moment. So we'll just say that for one night, your rooms will cost you like 10 gold, which is easily covered by the amount that the professor gave you for them.
How much is it?
10?
It's pretty expensive.
Well, again, like
That's true. It's kind of upscale, isn't it?
yeah.
Okay.
And not to mention, too, like, the economy in my world is usually
That's
better.
true. He did just drop 2,500 gold on us.
Yeah.
Okay. How much was it? 10?
Yeah. Which is why he gave you guys 100 to cover the room and...
What's the innkeeper?
What's the innkeeper?
Yeah, what's the innkeeper?
Probably an elf, given where you guys are.
Okay, so I give them 10 gold, and then I give them another 100 gold in tips because I'm drunk.
The innkeeper looks very confused.
That's fine. It's fine. Just take it and get yourself something nice. You've been a great help.
Okay. Let me know if I can do anything for you.
Make sure the stairs don't move out from underneath me, and I think we'll be fine.
As you go, like, she can tell that Ren is your, handmaid, so she's actually going to sneak some of it back to Ren. Because that is far too much for her to take. So she's going to give you back, like, 80 gold.
Okay.
So you'll be able to keep 80 of it, she'll take an extra 20.
In a single, not even 2-hour session, I have tipped 561 gold.
Damn, son.
In a single session, I have made a lot of gold. It's in my ship return fund.
Great, so you guys all find your ways into your tavern or inn rooms for the night. They're fairly well furnished. The beds are very nice and soft and fluffy, very comfortable, warm beds. There is indoor plumbing because that exists in my world. So there is a bathroom attached to your inn room that has a bathroom, has a bath, has a toilet, has a sink. Within the room itself, you have the bed, you have nightstands, a little desk space, and there's a little, like, heater, so if it gets too cold for you, you can turn on, like, a heater. Because, again, electricity and indoor plumbing are things that exist in my world. Powered by magic, so not actual full-on electricity, but it works the same way. It's just powered by magic crystals instead of electricity. So those things do exist. So you do have a little heater in your room if it gets too cold for you. It is springtime, so it's currently getting kind of chilly out in the world. But yeah, you have a nice room, and you're able to get a good night's sleep in to prepare you for the next day. In the morning, you guys can choose to wake up early if you wanted to pick up anything before going out and meeting up with the professor, or you can just go straight to the tavern and meet up with him at 10. I will leave that up to you.
I'd definitely do some shopping.
Okay.
I sent Ren to do it. I'm too hungover.
Like, magic items and stuff exist in this city?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Cool.
So I will let you know, the city that you're in has a leaf skelt tree. Cities that have leaf skelt trees are like central hubs, This city in particular is actually the capital of the area that it is set in. Because if you look at the world map, which it's kind of small and hard to see, and it's incomplete at the moment, but you guys are starting on the mainland, so you're starting in the big, like, darker green area that is right alongside that giant, like, lake.
Where's the world map?
It's a handout.
I...
It should be.
Oh, there
hold
it
on.
is. Oh, at the top. Sorry,
Yeah.
I see.
It's at the very top. So if you go into that, so that main land that kind of looks like a bone, that
Yeah.
dark green continent, essentially.
In the middle?
Yeah.
Okay.
You see that giant lake, and you see
Yeah.
like the little marker there. That's where you guys are starting.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. So any of the areas marked that have like that little tree, which again, it's hard to kind of see it at the moment because I had to make it really small to get it to load in, and eventually I will have like a bigger version of just the area that you guys are in so you guys can actually see stuff better, but that's still a work in progress. But that's where you're starting, and any area that has that tree marker is a big city where you'll be able to find most anything. There will be some limitations depending on like where the city is, and maybe some things that are going on in the world. But more oftentimes than not, if they have a leaf skelt tree, you will be able to find just about anything.
Nice.
So yeah, I have like all of the capitals mapped out. Each capital has a leaf skelt tree. And then there's a couple other places I think that have leaf skelt trees too. But yeah. So yeah, magic items are available in this city. You can find potions, you can find scrolls, you can find wands, you can find most most magic items. So you are welcome to do your shopping. Spend that 2,500 how you want to prepare for the upcoming journey that the professor has set.
So for prices in your world, like potions, like specifically, are you gonna do like the AJ type of potions? How are you gonna do potions?
What is the AJ potion?
What is the AJ potions?
I thought you said that like, or this is just specifically 5e, or like I don't know.
That's
just
for 5e, bro.
Okay,
We're playing
my bad.
Pathfinder, which
I mean,
actually
you're
already
right.
has prices.
For potions, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, Pathfinder actually has like prices for things.
I forget.
D&D
that
does not.
sometimes. I forget that sometimes.
Yeah. Because I was gonna try and do it the same way that I had done it whenever I ran the 5e campaign in this world, but that's difficult when Pathfinder already has prices. So I'm just gonna go with the Pathfinder pricing, and then certain things like, because I am perfectly fine with you guys like requesting things being made and stuff like that too. So I mean, like stuff like that, I would probably come up with a figure for you instead of like using something as a baseline, but for the most part, I'm just gonna go off of the Pathfinder pricing.
I'll just buy some.
Question: does anyone have dark vision?
I do.
That is a good point. I didn't know if anybody actually had dark
I
vision.
think he might be the only one because I don't, and I don't think
No.
humans get it.
No.
I have low light.
Yeah, I have low light as well. I just don't have dark. All right, cool. I'm getting a lamp.
I do have a lamp. Or a torch. I have a torch.
Or a lamp. Yeah, I got a lamp.
I'm gonna buy some potions of cure. Is it cure light? Yeah, it's cure light.
Yeah, you're like,
I don't really need anything. They're 50 gold a piece, so I guess you just want to use whatever price is on here.
Yeah, which you said cure what?
Cure
light.
light is
Cure light.
50 gold a piece.
Yeah, that's right.
Is that the second step up from
Cure Light's number one, the
Lowest.
basic
Yeah.
one.
That's the basic.
Yeah, 50
Yeah.
gold. It's 25 to craft them.
Much
D8 plus 1.
D8
much
plus one.
cheaper to craft, yeah.
Well, we don't have an alchemist in
don't-
the party.
Nope, I should pick up Brew Potion because I can cast Cure Light, so I might grab Brew Potion as a feat. Because we get a feat level 2, don't we? Or is it level 3?
It's every even level. No, it's odd
Every
level.
Every
Odd.
odd, so it'd be third.
Okay, so I'll probably grab it at 3rd level because I get Precise for free at level 2. So I might burn a feat on Brew Potion.
Do
I
we
feel
want to
like 50 is too much. Damn.
It's not.
do we want to pitch in for a wand of Cure Light for? I didn't know anyone could cast.
I can cast Cure Light.
Yeah.
That might actually
That's
be
why I was
good.
asking the capabilities
think-
of everyone.
I think it's 750.
I'm an arcane caster, so
Yeah,
You'd
it's
have to
750
UMD
for,
yeah,
for
I'd
wand.
have to UMD, so there'd be more you.
Yeah, I can get it. I'll grab a Wand of Healing.
How much is it?
C said 750.
What do you want? How much from each of us?
Well, let's see. How much is a Cloak of Resistance? Because I wanted to grab one.
1,000.
That's, yeah, I was gonna grab one of those.
It's only 1,000?
Mm-hmm.
Dope. I'll just go ahead and pay for the wand out of pocket. I'm getting whiplash going from Chloe to fucking Nella. Because Chloe's a stingy little bitch.
With my leftover gold I have, I'm gonna buy a cloak and upgrade my armor.
You are welcome to do so.
Cool. I did buy a couple potions just in case, but I feel
Yeah.
better knowing you have a wand, AJ.
It's
Yeah,
1,000 to upgrade armor, right?
Yeah, to a +1.
And it has to be masterwork first.
Mine already
It's
was.
150 for armor.
Yeah,
See, I'm debating, should I upgrade my gun or should I upgrade my armor? Because I got the gold to upgrade the gun. It's a masterwork, so it's like it'd make it a +1, right?
I gotta keep enough money to pay my servant.
What would you recommend, Ken? Gun or armor?
Well, you're not a frontliner,
She's already-
No, not even close.
so might as well do gun. Glass cannon.
A gun is 2,000.
You know, it's sad. I think I might be the tankiest person in the party right now.
What's your AC?
20.
Mine's a 23.
Yeah, I also have 10 DR.
Oh shit.
Because
Yeah.
you were allowed to keep it.
I was allowed to keep it.
That's pretty.
I have
shitty.
10 DR silver, so yeah.
Wow.
Useless after we start getting things that have +2 weapons, but you know, good for the early game.
I have a 19. I have a
I will take the
19,
DR.
So.
Let's
My
see.
DR will
wand.
eventually get up to like 15.
Wand of Cure Light.
Sounds like we have a solid front line there, Jasper.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna get a gun.
Yeah.
For my gun.
I mean, we only have 2 frontliners.
I mean, there's 4 of us, so having half the party as frontliners isn't really that bad.
Yeah, I think we're pretty well balanced. Cure Light. It's 50 charges, right?
I
For a
think
fresh
so.
wand, yeah.
Yeah, fresh wand.
Okay, so
And I
Also-
have potions.
Who's gonna do loot this campaign?
totally want me to do it. No, I'm kidding. Don't have me do it.
I did it the last one, though.
I don't mind. I was just curious.
Go right ahead.
Alright, you wanna give me a loot handout?
Yeah.
Because I do it in Ken's game too, but I actually enjoy doing it. Because
Yeah.
organization makes my autism brain happy.
Okay, so it's a I'm gonna put. So it is a +1. So I'm gonna put that in the notes.
Let's see. Do I have
Which
a?
is it's +1 is a 1 to damage, right, and 1 to.
hit,
to
yeah.
hit.
1 to
Yeah.
damage, 1 to hit. But your masterwork should already have the +1 in it to hit.
Yeah, that's true. It does. But no, I didn't put it in there. Well, it's a good thing we're fixing that now. I had the +1 for weapon focus,
There you go.
so it would actually, I need to add a 2 then.
I forgot Masterwork gives a +1 to hit. So thank you.
I heard.
I think I have a picture somewhere for like the loot thing, but
I have a whopping +3 to hit now. Awesome.
What?
I don't get a bat at level 1.
Damn.
And my dex isn't insanely good, so. I'm actually just as strong as I am dexterous, which is funny.
I'm assuming you went more for the thinky route.
Wisdom. Since I am a spellcaster, I have points in wisdom, and I also have animal aspects to boost my dex.
Well, you know what's kind of funny? I might be the smartest person in the group.
Being what you are, it wouldn't surprise me.
What's your int?
Yeah. 18.
Oh,
You are. Yeah, you're a little bit smarter than me.
I mean, I'm basically a wizard, so I mean it makes sense.
I have a 14 int.
You don't look it, Captain.
I mean,
There
I
we
had
go.
to be a ship captain somehow.
Yeah.
there we go.
It's called nautical smarts.
The picture. All right, now there's a loot handout. Oh, I just noticed it has stupid. Oh well, that's fine.
Stupid what?
Watermarks all over the picture.
Yeah, it's fine.
It's fine though.
Yeah, it's not a big deal.
No. I am excited though, because with this campaign, I get to do more pirate shit.
Yes.
I love pirates.
Me too. Me too.
I don't have my sea legs.
Alright, so if you guys, once you finish your shopping, let me know.
I'm good to go because I spent all my money.
I'm good
Me
to go.
too.
I still have money, but I don't need
I mean,
anything else right now.
I have a little bit left, but
Alright,
I'll
so.
buy some more arrows.
Let me just move
Now-
these guys somewhere.
just so I can make sure on this, ammo for guns. It told me that it was a gold per ammo.
Mm-hmm.
Just want to make
That-
sure that's what you're okay with, or is
That
that?
it's meant to be expensive, yeah.
Well, yeah, I know. That's why, like, when we got my starting gold, I spent 200 on ammo, so I just had a surplus of bullets.
Well, if you have the gunsmithing,
Yeah.
I'm not sure if you do.
Yeah, I do.
You can self-craft your own ammo.
That's what I did. I self-crafted it,
Okay.
so it was for half price. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Because I figured I would have done that before the game. So.
Yeah, I'll keep it at a gold per because you guys are gonna have no problem getting gold, so.
Just in future, if I need to buy some quick, because I'm assuming crafting them takes a while, so it's like.
Yeah, I'll stick with the 1 gold per for now.
Okay.
Because, again, you guys aren't gonna have much issue getting gold.
Misha's a very generous DM when it comes to gold.
I am. Sometimes to a fault.
Oh no.
I'm gonna try and be better about it this campaign, though. Because last time I gave you guys way too fucking much.
Yeah, in 5e standards, I already had a +3 weapon, which is like a +5 considered for Pathfinder.
Granted, you guys were like, what, level 12
Lower
at
than
that
that.
point? Were you? I thought
We
you
only
were-
made it to 6.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
I could have swore I let you guys make it to level
We were
12.
like 8 because that's when I grabbed Sentinel.
Oh, if you're talking about the Kaylee Orr campaign, yeah, we were 8.
Yeah.
I played a rich bitch in that one too.
Nice.
Alright.
Alright, so you guys will meet back up with the professor, and I'm going to go ahead and switch you to the next map. I just gotta figure out how to copy tokens.
Select them, Control C.
Select Control C,
Or you can right click copy.
copy, go to
Offer.
this one, and And to paste, is it just like Control
V.
P? Oh, Control A?
Control V.
Control V. Control V. There we go.
And another little fact about me is when you see me in the morning again, my hair is almost like a really bright pink going into gold.
I'm too drunk to remember what your hair color was last night.
I look extremely hungover.
I look like I was drinking, but man, I look like I've done this a lot, so.
So, I'm going to...
You know how you get rid of a hangover?
How's that?
You drink more.
Yes, but I need to be able to function.
You need to make sure that the alcohol never leaves your system, and you'll be great.
Don't think my liver would like that.
Just don't throw up anybody's feet, and you'll be good.
Ooh, spooky.
Alright,
Imagine that's
so...
terrible. We're still on the other map.
Are you?
Yeah, you gotta drag the, so go up to the navigation thing, and you gotta drag that over.
Oh!
There you go.
There we go. Can you guys see now?
Yep.
There we go.
Also can't see the nameplate on the professor.
Yeah, I need to do his because I forgot to do that a while ago. There we go.
Spooky.
Alright, so you guys meet up with the professor and head out to go investigate the Goblin Town. The town in which goblins have been run out. They've lived here in peace for many years, and suddenly something seems to have happened. From what you have been able to gather from some of the goblins in town, it seems that something is reverting some of these goblins to being feral again. They're losing their humanity and going feral, attacking their loved ones and other friends, unable to distinguish friend from foe. Could this be the beast's influence that the professor is looking for? Alright, so you guys have made it to the Goblin Town. It is desolate and quiet. Most of the inhabitants seem to have fled to the city where you guys have come from. At this point in the day, it is getting closer to about 11 o'clock. But it feels very wrong. For being so bright in the day, it seems so dark. It could just be because it seems to be abandoned, but something just seems off.
So what exactly are we looking for?
A potential creature that might have caused something.
Yes, I'm looking for a creature. I'm not entirely sure of its capabilities and physicality. It's only something that I've read about in books and mythos. But I have a feeling it might be behind the cause of this.
Does this creature have a name?
No.
Doesn't want to say it to the potential DMs.
That's funny.
No, because they didn't get that far.
Ah, it's a creature you created.
So we're hunting a cryptid. Awesome.
Essentially, yes. That's why I said it's from mythos. It's something that he's only read about. Like, it may not even exist, but he's trying to find it.
Okay. I draw my bow and I knock an arrow, but I hold it at my side.
Mercy does not draw her sword.
I draw my morning star and my shield, and I stand in front of the group.
Alright, you can move your tokens where you want to be.
Load my gun, cock it, and I start aiming it, like kind of like I'm pointing it around.
Okay.
And if it looks like it's, you said it's a little dark.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use my only cantrip I have and use light.
Oh, I can do that. I can do that too.
So that'll light it up. And
It lights up my morning star as if it's a torch.
okay. Feel free to move, and I will tell you if you need to stop.
Squiggles is sniffing around.
Okay. Squiggles, if you want to roll me a perception.
Okay, sure.
Squiggles has a character sheet, right?
Yeah, Squiggles is character sheet.
Okay. Okay, 17. Alright, so you catch sense of goblins. Obviously, this is the goblin town. You smell like wet muck, mold from water against the crates that have been sat here for who knows how long.
Squiggles sneezes loudly.
You would also pick up the smell of like rats and vermin that have started kind of inhabiting the area.
Squiggles gets distracted, starts hunting for a rat.
I just realized that it should have been on repeat, but it wasn't. Okay, there we go. But yeah, you don't really smell much of anything other than just rot and water, stagnant water, and like the traces of rats and vermin.
Yeah, I just look at everyone. Those who can't fight on the front line, just be sure to stay behind me.
Sounds like a plan.
Should we check out any of these buildings?
As you're passing by these buildings, they seem to have been abandoned for a while. It looks as though most things have been taken with the people. And these houses mostly just sit vacant. There's a few things here and there, like large furniture items that couldn't be taken. But looking in the windows and like there's a few doors that are open as if somebody's come through and already kind of tried to loot the places, essentially. It looks like people have already come through, looked through everything, and there's not really much of repute here.
Yeah, okay.
I'm just keeping my ears open.
As am I.
Okay, stop there. Alright, I need perceptions from Squiggles and Lice.
Squiggles is never not going to be funny.
Alright, Lice, you hear it, and Squiggles does not. Alright, so, Lysander, you notice as you step here, you can hear something scratching from over in this direction.
I turn my whole body and I point my my morning star in that direction. I think I hear something behind the boxes.
Squiggles, what are you doing by the boxes exactly?
Sniffing at them.
Sniffing at them?
Trying
Okay.
to get into them.
Trying to get into one?
Yeah.
Alright, as you are trying to get into this crate, I need you to roll me a dex save.
Oh boy.
You mean a reflex save?
Reflex, yes. I'll have to get used to those.
I mean, I know what you mean.
And let me get something real quick. As it. Okay. I need to. Alright. So as you try and get into this crate, something lashes out at you, but misses. As you hear loud squeaking.
Squiggles attempts to get into the crate. He thinks rat. Hey,
It is a
hey, look, a
It
rat.
is a rat.
Dinner time.
And as the loud squeaking erupts, you hear more squeaking.
Oh dear God, more rats.
Is it an
Oops,
ROUS?
Oops, I put that on the wrong layer. This one needs to go here. I have one on the wrong layer. Hold on.
It's
You.
a Rouse.
Go to that one. There we go. Wait, you should be on that one. There we go.
Also, we could see their health bars.
Can you see their actual health?
No, but you can see their bars.
Okay, should
I'm just
not
letting you
see
know. I'm just
health?
letting you know.
Well, sometimes it's fine so we could see the overall state. Like, if a creature's like half health, like we could
Oh, yeah.
usually tell as characters, like if they're wounded.
Yeah, they're bloodied.
Yeah.
I mean, it's up to your discretion.
Yeah, I was just letting you know that we could see them. Whether or
Yeah.
not you, that's okay. That's up to you.
Yeah, I made it to where you can see their health bars, but not their actual numbers. But if that shouldn't be the case, I can fix that.
Well, it's your preference, is what we were saying, basically.
Yeah. I'll leave it, because I don't see any reason that you shouldn't be able to know, like, the bloodied state and whatnot of
Yeah.
creatures.
Yeah, I completely agree.
Alright, so with that, roll initiative.
Cool.
I need to get the initiative tracker up. Where's the initiative tracker?
It's on the left-hand side. It's the thing. I think it looks like a stopwatch. What's near the bottom? Or maybe it's the dice-looking thing. I don't remember.
Wonderful roll there, Mercy.
Oh, I found a
Oh,
coin.
damn. No. Oh, turn order. Okay, there we go. And then, how do I do it for, like, non-player
Oh,
tokens?
shit.
Oh, I need a macro.
Let me get you the macro. It makes it easier.
Yeah.
Actually, it might be in the Discord.
Which, I need to see what their stuff is. Alright, my first time doing Pathfinder combat as a DM.
Alright, give me a sec. I gotta go get it from another game.
You got this. This is level 1 combat.
Yeah. Be gentle.
Smash them all.
Hopefully I've been doing good so far.
You're doing good.
Yay!
Let's see. Where's the macro button? Where the fuck are my macros at now?
Being descriptive and keeping things flowing.
Yeah. I'm trying. I'm really trying.
You're doing great.
Yay!
Okay, so I'm gonna send you something.
Okay. I also have new battle music.
Okay, so I send you that. Copy that.
Copy. Copy.
And then go up to your macros.
Which one's macros?
It's the 3-dot one.
Collection?
Okay, go to macros, click add, paste it down there in the actions.
Okay.
Okay, and then name it. I usually just name mine combat because I can't spell initiative. Go with token action, and
Okay.
then hit save changes. Okay, when you click on one of the tokens,
Uh-huh.
you might have to reload your game real quick. There it is. Combat, you click that, and then you put in their initiative, and then hit submit. And you do
Okay.
that for each different token, and it'll add it to the doohickey.
Alright, which, it's Dex, right?
No, it's initiative
not?
right here.
Oh yeah, initiative, okay.
Yeah, because in Pathfinder, they actually have separate initiative values.
Okay, cool.
So
Cool.
just do
So
each of the.
there's that one. That one. That one.
Oops, that I'm nearby, so I can come help.
Exactly. And that one. Oh, they rolled pretty good, actually.
Oh, my booty.
Alright. So, I will start the battle music. Do we have everybody on initiative?
No, I haven't rolled yet.
Oh, okay, go ahead.
I also don't remember if Squiggles has a separate initiative or not. Did Aster?
No, I think Aster went on my turn.
Animal companions usually go after or during the master's turn.
Okay, I'm perfectly fine with that.
Because in Pathfinder, so animals, technically, you have to order them to do things, and they only do things they know how to do. But I just usually hand wave it.
Yeah,
I
same.
hand wave it unless it's something like very
Complex.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I mean, it's not going to sit there and wait to maul something until I tell it to.
Right. Right.
Alright, so I will now start the battle music.
Cool.
Nice. It's Mortal Kombat.
It's
Nice.
very cool, though. Alright, so starting off is going to be Nella. And Squiggles.
I tell Rin to stay behind me.
Alright, she will do so.
It's very heavy metal.
Like I said, it's awesome.
Alright. With my bow already drawn and my arrow ready, I'm going to pull back and I'm going to fire at this rat over here.
Okay.
Which is within point blank shot, so fuck, 10?
10 does not hit, so you miss.
Damn it.
Your arrow goes soaring over and it lets out a loud squeak at you as you try and shoot it.
First, they're flat-footed.
Flat-footed, right. Let me look. What did you roll again?
I rolled a 10 total.
Yeah.
Nope, it still misses.
Yeah.
I figured. I just.
Yeah.
I didn't roll very good.
Yeah, thank you for letting me know. Yeah, flat-footed, because I was looking at normal.
No problem.
Okay, Swiggles with a shriek of cat or a shriek of animal fury is going to attempt to bite the rat.
All right.
Fuck me.
Ooh.
Oh, come on.
Oh my god.
Oh, all right. What table is that on?
The 11 hit against her flat foot. I assume it doesn't.
No.
Okay. It's the crit fail natural.
Natural?
Yep.
All right. So roll. Was it a claw attack or
No,
was it
it
a
was a
bite?
bite.
It was a bite. Okay, so let me try another. Whirlwind of Shame.
So
Your
it does
attack
damage
deals
to no
damage
one.
to all targets adjacent to you except the original target.
That's funny.
All right. So yeah, you just whiff.
All right.
Good start.
That would have sucked if we were all next to Squiggles.
Yes, it would
Yeah.
have. You know
It
why?
just whirlwind attacks us.
Because Squiggles fucking hurts.
All right. Is that your turn?
That's my turn.
All right, Jasper.
All right, one moment. I noticed that AJ had his point blank in his notes and his weapons, so
Yeah, I don't have it factored in there. I just put it in my notes because it doesn't
yeah,
always apply.
that's what I was doing.
That's fine.
Let's see. Okay. Let me make sure to tick that off because I'm not gonna do that. Okay. I'm going to. Let's see. How close are they? That's the question. Where's the ruler? All right. I'm gonna take a shot at this rat.
Okay.
And then immediately after, I'm gonna spell combat and I'm gonna shoot a bolt of lightning at it.
All right. So first touch, right?
They're both at touch.
Both at touch. Okay.
Yep.
All right, that will hit.
And then the first one. Let's see. Would it just be under ranged with a spell, like just ranged?
You put your -2 into that, right?
No, I don't think. Well, no, I didn't actually.
Oh, okay.
I
So that
don't think it would
actually
Oh.
wouldn't have hit.
But touch.
Yeah,
They're touch
minus
flat.
2 to that, it would not have hit.
So touch flatfoot, it doesn't hit. Okay.
So it actually would not have hit.
I mean, they are tiny little rats.
I mean that's fair.
They're
And then
not
I will
exactly easy to touch.
and then I will shoot my when I use my thing, is it just a ranged? Should I just roll ranged?
Yeah, I believe so.
I have it in my fucking when I use the spell shot later, but for right now I don't really have it as a spell attack.
Yeah, range -2.
Okay.
Point blank applies though.
Point blank. Okay, so technically
Point blank
That
would
w-
make it what then?
14.
14. All right, that hits.
Okay, let me roll my damage. So roll a.
Oh yeah, he's within point blank.
Okay.
And damn, all right, you one-shot the rat.
Squeak.
Yep.
Like the rat explodes in electrical energy.
And I will. It is dead.
Why does it do a D3 and a D4?
Because I have volatile as a trait. Does a extra D4 on all of my electrical, fire, or acid attacks.
Once per day. Gotcha.
Yep.
All
Oh,
right.
that's pretty cool.
So this one is now dead. All right. All right, that your turn?
Yep. Well, I'm
Alright.
in a 5-foot step, but yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, there we go.
All right. Next up, it is this rat's turn. And it is going to jump down out of the crate that it is in, which is about 5 feet, so 5. And it's going to get there. And it's just going to squeak loudly.
Squeak.
That one is dead. Alright, and this one is going to jump 5 feet, jump another 5, and jump another 5 down, and get there and squeak at Squiggles. Alright, next up is Professor Avalon, who is just going to take a 5-foot step back and stay out of the combat at the moment. Lice, your turn.
Accidentally fucking copy and pasted the copyright notice into that. Oops.
Section 15, copyright notice.
Well, as I walk forward to this rat, I'm gonna bang my shield, seeing if I can draw the attention of him.
Alright, as you're approaching it, it is definitely focusing on you.
And I'm going to bring my Morning Star down on top of it.
Alright. Rolled hit. That does not hit.
Hey, we're all winners today.
I rolled a 4.
Yeah,
So as you go to bring it down on top of this rat, it bolts over to the side just out of the way of your Morning Star and squeaks loudly at you.
Fast little guy. And that would be the end of my turn.
Alright. Next up is this rat back here, and it is going to jump down 5 feet. 10 and 15. Make sure that's the right one. Nope. I accidentally grabbed the wrong one. It needs to be... No, fuck you, that one. Alright, it's going to get up to Squiggles, and it is going to take a single attack at Squiggles.
No, Squiggles.
Does a 9 hit?
No.
Alright. So it lunges and tries to bite at Squiggles' tail and misses. And lets out another loud squeak. Alright, Mercy.
Oops. So Mercy's gonna come sauntering up, pocketing the coin she found, and will, still with her sword sheathed, swing it, the sheath and all, at this rat.
Alright, the one in front of you?
Yeah. The one
Alrighty.
next to Squiggles. Alright. Oh.
Jeez.
That misses. So, same thing that happened to Lice is you go to swing at this rat, it just jumps out of the way and jumps to the side, just barely dodging from your attack, and just squeaks at you very loudly.
You know, swords are more effective if you draw them, dear.
Can't draw this one.
All right.
Is it stuck? Do you need me to pull it up for you?
You do look like you have a firm grip.
All right, Nella, it's your turn.
So I've been told. What is it to stow a weapon and draw another?
I think it's a standard unless you have quick draw.
I think so.
You can stow the
Yeah.
weapon, I believe, drop it as a free, but I think to pull something out, it's a standard.
To draw something is a move action,
Oh.
but to stow it is a more complex action.
So you could throw it on the ground.
Yeah, if you drop it as a free, you can draw something as part of your move action, or as a move action, I should say, for your character. With 0 BAB.
This is unfortunate. Well, first I'm going to order Squiggles to attack.
Okay. Go ahead and roll to hit. 15 hits. I assume you're doing the one in front of you, this one?
Yep.
Okay. It is dead.
Oh, damn.
Max damage.
So yeah, Squiggles bites it and then it starts like shaking his head around, the rat squealing. It's like like a dog with a fucking rat, I guess.
Chew toy.
Yeah, definitely keep him away from my toes.
I guess I'm gonna take a shot at this rat.
Okay.
So
Roll
this is
the
at a -3.
Oh,
Fail. Awesome.
Fuck! I'm gonna get shot in the back.
Roll to confirm.
I just a miss.
15.
Just a miss.
It's a really bad miss.
So your arrow goes flying past Mercy and Squiggles and lands stuck into this crate back here.
Might have to teach you how to shoot.
All right, Jasper, your turn.
I say that, I'm probably gonna fucking miss. I'm gonna do the same thing I did last round.
I do believe it because I'm still slightly hungover.
So I'm
What's
gonna
the
go.
reload on your gun, or do you have like a mag?
Oh, I can use my move action. No, I have rapid reload. It's, I believe, a pistol. So I believe it goes down to a from as long as I have a free hand, I think. It's a swift. Yeah. So yeah, I reload my gun and then I take another shot.
Yeah. Oh,
Oh
damn.
my god.
Roll to
Did I
confirm.
crit?
Oh, it did.
Oh, it's already in there. Fuck. Okay, yeah. All right, let
Hmm.
me do.
It's sweet. You got the crit tables on here.
Yeah. So is that, let's see, piercing?
It's
Where's that the magic?
it's
crit?
piercing, but it's times 4. That's
Oh,
not
damn,
that's
times
not
4.
that's my gun.
Oh, that's
definitely
your
not.
gun.
It's now in a situation where if on second level I spell struck, it would be both.
Alright.
I mean,
I can reroll that penetrating wound too.
It doesn't matter. I think it's fucking dead.
I think I'm gonna
I mean,
kill
yeah.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I just did fucking explodes.
I mean, yeah, it's all double damage. So, I mean, yeah, it would be. Yeah, it's dead. Which one did
Well,
you shoot? Did you shoot this one or the one in front of Lice? Okay.
I'm gonna shoot the one in front of Lice, and then I'm gonna take my spell, and I'm gonna fling a lightning bolt at the other one.
Okay. Let me mark this one as Didge. Aim Didge. Alright. And roll to hit. That misses.
So what action is it for you to reload?
I believe. Wait, lowers it die down by 1, right? I haven't really done range. I just know I grabbed rapidly reload.
And what kind of gun do you have?
A pistol with 1 shot.
Okay.
Is it a move?
I have no idea. I looked all this up when I was going to play my shaman, but I forgot all of it.
I just know I needed a free hand in order, like, to do it, which I do.
Yeah, I think rapid reload would take it down to a move, and then if you had alchemical charges, it would be a swift or free or whatever.
But yeah, that's how I can do it. So as long as I don't move, I can do it. It will be nice to eventually get a gun with more bullets in it, so I don't have to worry about it every round, but... Because it's like one of those situations, I either have to choose to move or reload. Or move and reload, because I could use my standard to reload if I really needed to. So if that misses, then,
So
yeah.
I hope you're using alchemical charges, though. Because if you're not, you can't do spell combat.
Can you not?
Spell combat's a 4-round action.
Oh, I'm thinking that fucking it's like spell shot where it's not. Oh, well, my bad. I thought it was like spell shot.
Well, you could just pay the extra money for the alchemical.
Yeah, that's fair. I'll pay the extra money since I can make them myself, and it's kind of irrelevant at that point. So we'll move it down to a. Because it was only 100 gold for me to buy that because they were all half price. So I'll just take the original 200 gold that I spent. Or how much is it for alchemical bullets or charges?
Let's see.
Yeah, because you can just take however much you spent on your ammo and convert that all to alchemical.
Yeah, I didn't realize that, so.
And then you could use some of the money that the professor gave you and get more if you need.
Yeah.
Oh wow, it's 12 gold per.
So 6.
Oh, damn.
Alright, so I basically wouldn't have been able to buy as many maybe as I would have been, but I would have still been able to do it. So it's 6 gold to make them. Okay.
Yeah, which is why I said too, like, you could have
Yeah.
bought more once you got money from the professor, since you guys could go shopping this morning before
That's
you went
true.
out on your thing.
That's true.
That's the
Probably
trade-off for resolving in touch. It's a little bit more expensive.
Oh yeah.
It also raises your misfire up by 1.
So I believe 4? Is it a 4?
Your misfire is a 1, and now it's a 2.
Now it's a
using
2.
that
Okay.
alchemical.
So if I roll a 2. Alright, cool.
Yep.
Alright.
Alright, so that would what I did worked that I just missed with my spell anyway.
Yeah, that's fine. Alright, so now it is this rat's turn, and it is going to take a bite at Mercy.
Me toes!
I gotta remember
I don't
to
think
add,
it hits.
I gotta remember to add point blank, and you know
Yeah.
what? Well,
It doesn't hit.
I'm gonna make a spell called Jolt.
Alright, so that's the rat's turn. And Professor Avalon is just going to take another 5 foot and watch.
This is what he pays us for, to exterminate rats.
And Lice, it's your turn.
Okay. Taking a look at these boxes, they don't look very sturdy, do they?
No, they're pretty decrepit.
So I am not gonna stand on them.
Probably a good idea.
Rat is gonna get an attack or opportunity against me.
Okay, I will roll it. I don't think it's gonna hit, but
I could have just technically stood on the rats, but I don't care.
it's an 18 to hit.
No.
Yeah, I didn't figure. Alright, so take your attack.
As I attempt to bring my Morning Star back down on it.
Okay, roll to hit. A 16 will hit, and that will kill it.
Smash.
Yeah.
Max damage.
You smash it into a nice red mist. All right. How do I end combat now?
You click on it again to hide it, or you can clear it out by clicking the garbage icon. Like there's a trash can icon that will clear out all the initiatives.
Wait, where's the trash can?
It's on the turn order thing.
I don't see it.
Hover over each. There you go.
Oh, okay, it's on the pictures.
There you go.
Oh, cool. Okay,
Then you can just close it out.
cool. All right, so the rats have been dealt with. And now, as you roll me perceptions.
No.
Man, that's like your third. Like that's like the bajillionth nat one I've seen. What is wrong with you guys?
This is my third nat one.
Roll more 20s like me.
You make
Alright,
it look so
so-
easy.
I know.
Mercy and Jasper, you guys don't hear any more scurrying. This seemed to be the only ones that were in these crates here. You guys are free to move about again.
As I just start cleaning my Morningstar off.
Start reloading my gun again.
Rat guts.
You see
Well,
that?
good to see that you lot are more than capable.
Exploded that rat.
They're just rats. It's not much of a fight, really.
Yeah, we're not gonna count the 2 arrows that I missed.
I'm really gonna have to show you how to shoot it.
That one arrow was a little close for comfort.
I didn't hit you, did I?
No.
Then I wasn't close. It wasn't too close.
By the way, what do you call that spin move Squiggles did?
It's a new one for me. I'm not sure. I think he got overexcited.
I'm excited.
Saw a rat and just went happy.
Yeah, Squiggles is poking at all the boxes and crates now, trying to scare more rats out.
Oh, I'm gonna go over to the Patreon symbol.
Yeah, I got these maps from some creators.
Taking a look and a listen around the corner here.
Do we see like a donation box over here?
Donation box.
Alms?
Alright, so you guys
Just kidding.
don't really see much of anything else, although I need new perceptions as you guys get over this way.
Ookie dookie.
Squiggles is too busy looking for rats.
See, just
Squiggles
roll,
wants to play with more rats.
roll in the 20s. That's what you gotta do.
Alright, so Lice and Jasper, you two will notice that this bridge here has a lot of like dirt and grime on it. You can also see that there is footprints leading out that look to be goblin. And you know this is not the way to the town. The way that you guys came in is the way to the city that you guys came from. You know that this way leads out of the goblin town. And you can see that there is the footprints. There is some like tattered cloth and maybe some coins scattered, like small coins, some coppers and whatnot. So it looks like maybe things have been like looted and maybe drug across this bridge. But something led it across there. Or took it across there.
Well,
do.
if the town's clear, we should follow these tracks. After all, the creature's gotta eat.
Think it's eating goblins.
Not sure what else would be around here.
The professor's gonna kind of look down and like
I'm gonna investigate the tracks.
He's gonna crouch down and he's gonna kind of look at the grime and the dirt and whatnot. If you want to investigate the tracks, you can roll me survival. 16, okay. The tracks definitely look goblin. However, they do appear to be more feral, as was mentioned.
Not shoed and more
Nope.
wild.
Yep. Not wearing shoes. They're the typical clawed feet of a goblin, but definitely more clawed and feral.
Well, I guess if you want to find something that's turning them, follow where they're going.
Seems to be the move. Alright, I'll group you up and I will put you on the next map.
I'm gonna follow the tracks.
Okay. Control
Control C to copy, Control V to paste.
Alright.
Just like using image stuff.
Yeah, I don't use those controls very often. Okay, Control V. Where did it paste you guys? Why did it put you all the way up there? Well, probably because that's where you are on the other map.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, let me move you. Doop 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 doop. Doop 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 doop. Doop doop doop. Doop 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 doop. Okay, there we go, and I'll move you guys over in a second. But you, no, fuck. But you, all right. What?
It's
Nice.
just, it's funny.
All right, so you guys make your way over the bridge and find yourself in a grassy area.
Tracks lead here.
Are you gonna play for me? There we go. Okay. So you find yourself in a grassy area. You can see that there is another bridge with a small campsite on the other side. Further beyond, you can see a dark forest that for this time of day is exceptionally dark. The goblin tracks that you were following seem to lead this way and disappear further on, maybe towards the forest?
Well, onwards.
Alright, feel free to move yourselves.
I'm still keeping my bow out.
Jump scare.
Yes, that was kind of freaky.
Alright,
Notice
so
these people.
yeah. As you guys get over the bridge, you can now see the campsite that has been made up by these three people here. You are hailed by them, this one in particular. And he is going to approach you all. And I think that's where we'll call it for this time. Because it is already almost noon.
Raising my hand up at greeting as he's walking over.
I cast Fireball.
I can't
Fireball, we don't know who they are.
do that. I can't do that yet.
Fireball, motherfucker!